Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Mark with Jensen. I want to take a moment to walk you through our built-in call tracking suite. It's clean, simple, and the interface is aesthetically pleasing, and it's just all around fun to use. So from the main dashboard, we're going to click into the call center. And from the call center, it's going to give us a list of our numbers that we have and whether it's connected to a site or not. It's going to give you the call flow, which we'll talk about in a moment, if it's set up and you know what type of call flow it is. In this case, the RT stands for ring through. It's going to show you how many calls that came through, the client, the location. It's a bird's eye view of all of your numbers and how the campaigns are performing vis-a-vis, phone calls and how the number's configured. So in order to configure a phone number, we're going to just select one. In this case, we're going to do this phone number, which is the snippetdemo.jensen.ai that we used in an earlier demonstration. So from here, there's a lot of options we have. We can name the number, so instead of having just that list of numbers that we saw earlier, we can actually name this Jensen Demo. You can set your time zone. It's very important for the hours you'll set in which the phone will ring. So we're going to set this one to Eastern because I'm on the East Coast, and in this case the client is on the East Coast or wherever your client's at. Here you can set your business hours. So just clicking it and turning it red is going to signify that the business is not open. So maybe your business is closed Saturday and Sunday. Maybe you're sending leads to a call center and it doesn't matter. And then you can actually set the time of day and night, AM, PM, as it's signified by the day and night symbols. You can set the time in which the business is open, that the business can take the calls. You can also set your time to VM or voicemail. So if you would like it to go in 30 seconds, or if you want to give it more time for the client to pick up the phone, or in this case for it to go to the internal voicemail that you can set up, you can do that right here. Then you can actually configure your voicemail if it's not ringing through to a client. So in this case, it would be 30 seconds to voicemail, and we can do text to speech. You can actually upload an MP3 URL if you'd like, or a really cool feature is you can enter your phone number here, select call me, and it'll actually call your phone and you can record a custom voicemail message. And that's the exact same way our Whisper system works as well. So Whisper is a way for the person, the client, what have you, answering the phone. It's a way for them to identify that you're sending the lead. So text-to-speech could say, this is a lead from Jensen. And in this case, you might put your business, so roofing lead people, if I could spell people correctly. People, right? What have you. But you get the idea. And then when someone answers the phone, it'll say, this is a lead from roofing lead people. And it'll give them a cue to accept the call by pressing any button. And again, we have the MP3 URL link where you can add an existing audio file and also the enter your phone number to call to record a live whisper. So we have the same features there as well. The call flow is very simple. We'll run through this quickly. A lot of people just do the ring through. So we have a tracking number in place, and we are going to put a number in here that it will ring through to, and that's it. Someone calls the tracking number, it's going to automatically dial this number, and that number could be your call center, your client, your partner, you if you're taking the calls, what have you. Multi-ring capability is really cool. So this allows you to input up to 10 numbers separated by commas, and basically it's going to ring all of these numbers simultaneously until one of them is answered. So you could ring up to 10 numbers at one time. Whoever picks up the call, connects to the lead, they're going to take the lead. And then we have a round robin where you can enable the voicemail or do the indefinite ring, and you can put up to 10 numbers in the round robin feature where it's going to rotate through each of these numbers one at a time until someone answers. So this is a phenomenal way if your partner, your client, what have you, has multiple sales representatives, and we just do not want to miss a lead, right? Or if you're dealing with multiple partners, maybe if someone doesn't pick up the lead, it rotates to your call center, and then the call center can reroute the lead to a different partner. So there's a lot of ways you can use these different ring patterns to make sure your leads get routed in the appropriate manner. And then we have the recording feature where you can select to do not record the phone calls, or you can do dual channel recording. Now that dual channel, please pay attention, it will record both sides of the conversation, okay? So as soon as the number starts ringing on their end, it's going to start recording. So you will hear they are being recorded pre-call. Please check, again, we have this little disclaimer here, please check your local laws for the legality of consent and call recording in any geographies you operate a call tracking number in. It's very important. We are not legally liable for you guys not doing your due diligence, and every state is definitely different with their the legality involving recording phone calls. So make sure you guys do that due diligence, and that's how simple it is to configure your call tracking numbers. Thanks, guys.